Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome.
I can't fucking spell.
What is your English?
I don't know at this
You
point.
can't spell more like you can't speak.
Same thing at this point.
Sorry, guys, we're dyslexic.
It's the same thing at this point. I swear to God. Anyways, welcome to part 7 of the Kirby and the Four Land playthrough. We just completed World 2. Now we're headed on to World 3.
At least you know how to count.
Yeah, at least I know how to count.
For now.
For now. Ask me again in a couple of years. But yeah, this is the most visually distinct world because this one does the not traditional level design and does a amusement park scene.
Yeah,
Yay.
this one's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's fun. I think it's my favorite world in the game. It's that or the ice world because the ice world is really gorgeous actually. Just visually, oh my fucking God. That's the world after this one, so you'll see it when we get to it. But probably just for both the visual aesthetic and just how much fun the feeling of the place is, this is probably the best world in the game. Just look at it. It's an amusement park. Hooray, amusement park.
Whoa.
You even get, you even get an side Waddle Dee unlock, achievement, side quest, whatever the fuck. You get a Waddle Dee unlock for giving yourself a screenshot opportunity.
Yeah, it does look like a pretty good world.
It very much is. And there are 4 levels in each world. The 4 levels in this world all like play off of a certain gimmick that you would see at like a carnival or an amusement park or whatever. So,
Oh, I see.
yeah, so it's very fun like that. We just walked through the main gates. So let's see what fun rides there are here. Oh, 30 frames per second, draw distance.
Oh, no.
That's okay. It's a Switch game.
Let's see what we got. 10-year-old hardware. Not this again.
Let's see. Oh, look at that scrambler in the distance. Or I think that's no, it's not scrambler. I can't think of the name right now. But yeah, this world is a lot of fun. It has a lot of visual flair, and it's just great. It's great.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Go get it. There are a couple of these time trial Waddle Dees. Nothing special to write home about. Just get them before the time runs out. You know? Be quick about it.
Just go fast.
Just go fast. Unlike Sonic in a lot of his games, I mean.
It's unfortunate how true that is.
God damn it, Sonic Team.
I think we're about to go again and make this about a Sonic episode, but I think I heard something the other day about how I think it was either Izuka or Kishimoto. I can't. Maybe it was a combination of the both from 2 different like interviews, but they said that that like Sonic Frontiers was only made by like 60 people, I think.
Well, unfortunately, Sonic Team. Sonic Team is just a name.
Yeah, Sonic Team's kind of become more of a brand, from what it kind of sounds like.
Yeah, it's never been the exact same people every time. The Sonic Team is just the Sonic Team in question for this specific game. So it's not an actual like development head. Like I can't think of one. Hey, it's not like the same Blizzard employees. You can't put out PvE, you know? No, it's not like that. It's just I guess you could call it a motley crew, I suppose, of just whoever's available at that time just to make the Sonic game. That's why Sonic games have never had a big budget ever. Probably the biggest budget, I want to say, was Unleashed because of just how detailed and there's a lot of effort put into Unleashed. Even
Unleashed was very ambitious for its time.
Very for its time. That probably has like, it's probably the biggest budget Sonic title even to this day. But hopefully because Sonic Frontiers is the best-selling Sonic game now, Like it's been
Yeah,
made.
actually.
At least 3D ones, because I don't know about 2D ones, but at least 3D ones, Frontiers has surpassed Sonic Heroes, actually, of being the best-selling 3D Sonic game.
Interesting.
Yeah. Probably Heroes sold the most because it released on all 3 consoles at that time, and so did Frontiers. So that might be the reason why. But so did Forces. Shut the fuck up.
We don't talk about that one.
Oh, the autopilot game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who
Yeah.
likes to win?
Yeah, the autopilot game. God fucking. I know I shouldn't be bitter about it because it's been 6 years at this point, and there's really nothing to be bitter about. But
At least you got Sonic Mania before that.
yeah, a couple months before that. Yeah.
At least there was some good around that time period.
Yeah, at least there is some happiness in the dark corners. But you know what? The past was past. That era was done and over with now. So can't wait for the next team to change the formula again.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh boy,
I
we're playing
think-
Mario Sunshine. Because the water and
Oh yeah,
spring
yeah.
on the mud.
I never put 2 and 2 together actually. Oh yeah.
I think what we need is a sequel to Sonic 06.
I thought that was Sonic Boom.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh.
What do you think of the TV show, at least?
Oh, probably the best thing about the Sonic Boom moniker. The TV show is legitimately funny, actually. Yeah, it's not supposed to be a shonen anime or some bullshit like that. No, it's just I really like the setup of just like there's just a happy-go-lucky village, and then just Eggman happens to be a neighbor, and he tries to take over the town every like Saturday. Like he has a day minder in that show, and he's
I think it's like actually like canon in the show that like this is just something that happens like every week.
yeah, and he's like making plans with Sonic. Okay, so I'm not available next Saturday, but I can do it on Thursday. You available then? Yeah, I can beat you up then. Great, it's a date.
Does anybody remember Sonic X?
Yeah,
do.
we all
Yes.
remember Sonic X.
Alright, I thought that show just kind of like it's one of those shows that kind of just like fell into the cracks of my mind where I remember it once in a while.
Oh, interesting.
I think I had a plan a while back to actually like watch Sonic X again because I used to watch that when I was a kid. I was like, maybe it'd be interesting to see it now that I'm like older.
Yeah, it's not. I did it for my what's a word now that I can't think of? Nihilistic Sonic marathon. I did do it during that period, and there are a lot of episodes, but they're only like half an hour long, so it shouldn't take you that much trouble to watch through them all, I should say. So, and there are 3 seasons of it. Like the first season, introduced the characters to the human world and all that.
Yeah.
Strangely enough, the beginning couple episodes of season 2 are a retelling of Sonic Adventure 1 and 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's fascinating, and both games, they interpret them like super quick, then it's almost forgotten about.
just like most of the Sonic lore.
And then season 3 has this weird. It's probably the most shonen of them all. Like
It's not like the Metarex stuff or whatever.
yeah, the Metarex stuff where like aliens from space or some shit. Yeah, and
I mean, I've seen bits and pieces of that one, but I don't think I ever like watched that when I was a kid.
yeah, the Metarex arc is probably the most interesting one in Sonic X and the most fleshed out because it actually spans the entire season. So yeah, and it's all said and done, and that show, like putting it into perspective, it released like around the time, like it started around the time Sonic Heroes came out, then ended around this time Shadow the Hedgehog came out. So it was before 06.
Yeah. That was kind of around the time when they changed all the voice actors to the 4Kids cast.
Right, yeah, because Shadow was the first game to have the 4Kids cast be their thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they got new people after Black Knight.
I miss Jason Griffith Sonic.
Yeah, I have a soft spot for Ryan Drummond Sonic from the adventure games and Heroes. He's probably my favorite, but I liked. It took a bit of adjusting for Roger Craig Smith's new adjustment in Frontiers.
Yeah, Roger Sonic definitely took a little bit of getting used to, but I think I would probably still say that Jason is my favorite.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, like I'm just saying for in Frontiers' case, because Frontiers has a more serious story than how Roger Craig was introduced into the thing. Because Sonic Colors was his first game, and basically that whole cast's first game, and his voice works for the kind of tone that Colors and the rest are going for, so that's fine. It's dandy and all that. I don't have a problem with that.
Honestly, for me, I think like probably Sonic Boom, like the show, was probably the best Roger.
You know, it also helps that show has extremely natural dialogue. Like nothing feels forced, so that's great. But yeah. So it's interesting. And I can't wait for them to change the formula in the next Sonic game. Oh man, we have no faith in this developer.
Do you think they're gonna chase voice actors again eventually?
Well, shoot.
Because that was supposed to happen a while back. I think Roger said he was going to be done, and then everyone kind of bitched about it, and then he came back for Frontiers.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. That was the thing, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, I'm not exactly sure how their contracts work now, because technically, even though, like everyone got a new voice, Sonic Colors onward. Like first, Tails' voice actress, got changed in Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric to the current voice actor. So, Colleen O'Shaughnessy. Yeah. She's been... Her introduction was Sonic Boom. What a great introduction. But yeah, that means the voice actors for Tails and Sonic Colors and Lost World and Generations, was someone else. So, there's the thing. And also, Knuckles' voice actor, apparently, got changed after Forces. So whoever was voicing
he did. I think I remember hearing something about that.
Whoever was voicing him in Team Sonic Racing, I think, is the dude that was speaking in Frontiers.
Yeah.
So I think a couple of the cast got some voice changes in Team Sonic Racing. Because Team Sonic Racing. I don't know all the changes to the voice cast in Team Sonic Racing. The only one that sticks out the most to me because of who's voicing him is Silver. Yeah. Oh man. Bryce Pappen. Yeah, you got
Kirito from Sword Art Online, or fucking Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan, or fucking a bunch of other characters he voices.
You have a vendetta against Bryce Papenbrook. I swear to God.
I just don't like that he sounds exactly the same for every role that he plays.
Yeah, and like he doesn't attempt to change anything.
Not really, no.
Yeah, I have heard like a voice actor like compilation of him specifically. It is just the same voice, like
it's literally the same. Like maybe they'll put like some like little effects on the voice, or maybe he'll like do a bit more like screaming or something for certain characters, like Inosuke and Demon Slayer. But like it's still pretty much the same voice.
Yeah. I also did the thing just to troll you for the sake of it. When I played Xenoblade X for the first time, the character you control is an avatar character. You can do whatever you want, and they had a whole bunch of voice actors do some sample lines for the avatar, and Bryce Pepperbrook was one of them. And so,
oh my god!
and so I chose Bryce's voice just for the sake of, hey, I know this. I recognize this guy's voice. Or name, rather. I know he pisses off Josh a lot. I was unfamiliar with everyone else on that list besides him and... What was his name? Yuri Leventhal or whatever his name is. The Spider-Man
Oh,
guy.
yeah. Doesn't he voice Spider-Man?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. In the Spider-Man PS4 game. Yeah, he also did voice lines for Xenoblade X. I could have chosen him.
Interesting.
But I choose the one that would piss people off.
Because it's funny.
I did the meme. Yay, meme. So here we have the haunted house gimmick of a carnival.
Ooh, very spooky.
Spooky. I have actually never been inside like a dedicated haunted house at a carnival before. Have any of you guys?
I have. I've never been to one, but there was one, but I was too scared to go in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't go in any of those.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, part of the haunted house appeal, or just horror anything, I suppose, is to get scared, right?
Yes.
Or I don't like.
Oh, well.
Yes, I understand that is the appeal. You know, I envy people who say that some haunted houses are not scary. I envy those people.
So maybe they are, maybe they aren't. I haven't been to one.
Horror in general is just not really my thing, so.
That's fair.
I can't go into those kinds of things, especially the ones where they're allowed to touch you.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Because if someone does that, someone's getting punched.
Yeah, I feel those are so liable for I can't even think of the word right now.
I don't know, liable to be sued.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure for those kinds of places, yep,
There's a waiver.
Yeah. You have to sign a legal document saying that you know what you're gonna get yourself into.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing that kind of thing exists.
Actually, fun fact. I forgot what I think it's called, the McCanny Manor or something. I forgot. It's something close to that, where basically if you could survive an entire night, or I think 3 whole nights at the manor, you'll be given like around $500,000.
Really?
Oh wow.
Yes, but it's one of those. Haunted, scary manor attractions that you need to sign like 40 pages of paperwork. Because it is some fucked up shit. Let me tell you.
Well, what kind of fucked up are we talking here?
Let's see. Let's see. Well, first of all,
That's so unfortunate.
no. I feel your pain. Okay, so there's some shit other than just touching or grabbing you. Well, grabbing you violently. They won't kill you. Okay, because obviously they will be. But all you know is that,
yeah, that makes
If they kill
sense.
you, no waiver is gonna save them from that.
Basically, there's I kind of have to look it up because there's some fucked up shit. I know there's some people that have been waterboarded in the manor.
Really?
Yeah, let's see, waterboarding, being caged up, chained up, there are other forms of torture. It is just completely fucked up.
And
I think I'm a masochist. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's see, being being trapped in a cooler that's completely dirty, or being forced to crawl some muddy areas while tied up. I'm just barely scraping the surface.
Jeez.
If anyone goes in that, then they're insane.
And you said 3 nights of that, yeah?
I think 3 nights. Yes.
Okay. Does that mean that they have to spend 72 hours in that house?
Yep. Yes.
Really?
Damn, like so.
As
hiding spot.
like I said, you have to. They make you sign a bunch of documents stating what you're gonna get yourself into.
I mean, with the amount of shit they can do to you, that kind of makes sense.
Fuck it. Just do IRL 5 Nights at Freddy's.
So yeah, if you look up McCamey Manor, you'll see that it's fucked.
At that point, you might as well put me in a fucking room with Jeffrey Dahmer, because that would be more tolerable.